Arnold Schwarzenegger is going back to war. And this time, the enemy is organized crime. As the internationally acclaimed motion picture producer, Dino De Laurentiis, brings you Arnold Schwarzenegger in his most impressive role yet. Raw Deal.
One of the things that I did with, in this film, unlike other films, was that I wanted to make the character very much like me.
You're not going, are you?
No.
Then I'm not either.
Get going.
Well, Arnold has terrific charm. Also, Arnold is quite a human being. He's very personable, very moralistic, and so we've combined everything into our story.
I found him as an actor very, very receptive to direction, and very, very, as I say, hard-working, very determined, and he's got this amazing humor.
I want you to get inside the Petrovita organization and tear it up.
Who do you think I look like? Dirty Harry?
Action!
The producers of Raw Deal provided Schwarzenegger with the support of a first-rate cast and crew.
When we decided to do Raw Deal, the secret in this case is to put around Schwarzenegger fantastic actor.
Paul Shinar, Sam Wanamaker, Robert Davi, Ed Lauter, Darren McGavin, and the beautiful, seductive Catherine Harold.
She's really fun for me. She's real sexy and tough and kind of like the 40s women in gangster movies.
The only way you'll ever end up lying next to me, Max, is if we're run down by the same car.
She's the only female role in our film, and which is difficult because, you know, she's up against all the strong male characters, which those roles are wonderful, too.
Let's hope he's not alive.
From the looks of that mess, I'd say he was dead.
Let's get him before he gets off the elevator.
Got it. Give me.
The spectacular gun battles in Raw Deal were accomplished by long hours of planning and preparation.
We hired the best man, Joe Lombardi of Special Effects Unlimited. And Joe brings, with his vast years of experience and expertise, very well-trained effects men under him.
Well, it takes a lot of planning, and before we went into the gravel pit, we already knew that we were going to crush a car up. We knew we were going to machine gun about 9, 10 vehicles, and we were going to machine gun the trailer. So the trailer had over 400 bullet hits, which took us about a week to rig. We must have had about, I would say, about 3,000 foot of wire in there, because we set everything electrically. And then the people, you know, that got machine gunned and the blood hits and everything. And that makes it very, very realistic.
One of the things that you as a main actor have to do is you have to be able to trust the special effects department. And of course, what that basically means is that when he comes to you and says, Arnold, I would like you to do the scene, although 10 inches away from your face, glass will explode. You know, then you say, wait a minute, is it glass will explode into my face? He says, no, the way I set up the charges is it will explode away from your face. And you just look at the guy and say, sure.
We did a particular shot where we shot the one guy right in the cheek and blew the wall at the same time and took all the glasses up there, all in one sync shot with Arnold firing. You know, and Arnold kept saying, I almost thought I had real bullets in this thing.
Weapons are not really that new to me. But because I have done now several movies where I used a lot of weapons and various different kind of weapons. And, you know, so we have shotguns, we have machine guns, we have Uzis, we have regular pistols, .357 Magnums. What is important always is that whenever you're exposed to new weapons, that you really train yourself with those new weapons, that you learn how to take the weapons apart, how to put it together again, how to reload the magazine, how do you feed the bullets into the magazine, and all of those kind of things.
Let's face it, I mean, the stuff we do, you know, when we do explosions and stuff like that, it is dangerous. There's no question about it. It's just a matter of rehearsing. Having communication is the big, big thing. If I felt that was very, very unsafe thing, then I don't do it. And I can care less what the cost is and nothing until we make a change. Now, if let's do it this way, there's ways of doing things. After all, we're only making movies, you know. We're not fighting real wars.
But I always try to add on another dimension to the thing, you know, which is something that is a good story, number one, and number two, to have some humor there.
Oh my God.
And to bring those intense moments in, but then kind of stop and put something funny in there so people have a relief, kind of, and sit there and can laugh, and then it becomes more intense again. But then I basically like, and started out liking, and probably will always like, action-adventure films.
Action!
When Arnold Schwarzenegger takes on the mob, he needs the artillery of an expert crew.
We're going to re-rig that again.
And the firepower of a dynamic cast.
I'm impressed.
To create an action film that explodes off the screen. Raw deal.